Hey guys, it's your girl Tara Crush back with another review, and this time it is for Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you so very much. I want to start by apologizing because I haven't really been covering this season because it has been emotionally hard for me to do. I think I mentioned in the last review that I did that Kimmy is my favorite, pretty much my favorite reality star. Like, I just love her spirit. I love what she stands for. I love what she stands on. And to know that she's sick is just, it's hard for me. And each and every episode has been hard. So I said I got to suck it up. And she sucked it up and continued recording while she goes through this whole process. Then who am I to say I can't review the show because I'm sad about it. Cancer is real. It is a monster. I can't stand it. If I could drop kick anything, it would be ALS that took my husband and cancer that takes everybody that I know. So, I want to talk about Kimmy and her plight. It started with her and Maurice watching a basketball game, and she said she discovered a lump in her breast. No, he discovered a lump in your breast, girl. He was filling you up. And thank God he was filling you up, because that's just my thoughts. Like, why would she be doing this watching a basketball game with her husband? That didn't happen. So let's just be honest. Okay, unless he touched it and then she said, what was that? I don't know. But either way, she discovers the lump, and she wants to kind of discount it and kind of maybe explain it away. And upon further examination, she found another lump in her underneath her armpits, which would be her lymph nodes, which, her being a nurse, she said that that's just like a double whammy. And so she went to see her doctor, who sent her to get a PET scan, and they basically said that it is a malignant mass. She caught it early in the first, in the second stage. So it's very treatable. They're going to remove the mass, and then she's going to undergo chemotherapy, and then she should be okay. That's the plan, and that's what we're sticking to, and that's what I'm going to claim. She is going to be just fine. She's going to come out of this just fine. Today's episode was extremely hard to watch because it kind of, okay, I said I wasn't going to cry, but I guess I don't control my emotions the way I like. But she kind of sends us through the emotions of what she's going through and getting treatment and having to tell her family and answering questions for them who have to be, feeling extremely helpless, She says that the doctor told her that her hair was going to fall out, so she decided to cut her hair off. And Kimmy's hair was down her back, easily down her back. And she had to cut it off, and that in and of itself, like, for a Black woman, and I know a lot of people say it's just hair. No, it's not. And even for any woman that has to cut her hair before she's ready to, it's traumatic. I'm so sorry, y'all. And I just really felt her pain. Although I've never been through that. I could just definitely empathize with her. And I just have to say this, and I don't care. Maurice is like, the perfect type of man that she needs right now. She needs a man that's going to be her strength when she, you know, and to reassure her that she doesn't have to be the strength, that he's got her. Say what you want about Maurice, but he is a stand-up individual. Nobody is perfect, but he's perfect for her and she's perfect for him. And just watching him in this episode was just, it just reminded me that good men do exist. And I didn't say perfect men. I said good men. I don't know what that man does in his off time. I don't know what. I just know the persona that he gives us. And I know the way he portrays himself with Kimmy. And I've seen growth in him. He's the type of man that can be told that he's wrong and will actually look to correct his behavior, because he thinks a lot of what people think of him. He puts a lot of stock in him being a stand-up guy. So he definitely doesn't want anybody thinking that he's a bad individual. So just like when he went to the counselor and he told him that he had 2 wives, he fixed it. He started putting Kimmy first, which who wouldn't want that? You know, for your mate to actually start doing what they need to do. He made sure they had their honeymoon that they had never had. And so I just feel like Maurice should be goals for a lot of men. And to find out that he was a barber, dang, what don't you do, Maurice? You cut hair. You're an attorney of some type because you deal with credit and whatnot. Dude, what is really going on? Like, dude, you are definitely, I see why your ex-wife was mad about losing you, honey. I see why. And I don't know, I feel for Jalen, and I especially feel for Kimmy and everybody that loves her, that knows her personally, because if I feel this way and I don't know her personally, I can only imagine what others are feeling that actually do, that have actually been touched, whose lives she's actually touched in real life. Because Kimmy, to me, just appears to be the type that will give of herself, but she will not deal with nobody's BS. You can move around, honey, and she's not going to beg you to allow her to be there for you. So I really subscribe to a lot of her philosophies, and I just really need her to be okay. And so her haircut was very cute. She didn't shave it all the way off. She kind of had him taper in the back. And then she left the top kind of like just a shortcut. And, you know, of course, we're black and we have curly hair, and you put the right products in it and it loosens the curl up. And so she's just, I think she's always going to be beautiful. There's nothing that Kimmy can do to where she won't be beautiful. I just love the way he loved her in this episode. I really do. And what more could a person ask for, you know? So I'm going to move past that. And I do want to talk about Destiny and her play with Melody. And we've seen them have the best of times, the best of times, the worst of times, and then the indifferent times. And we're kind of in the indifferent times right now, because they have come to an agreement that they don't have to be friends, but they can be cordial. They agree that they both missed each other's friendship, but had moved past the friendship and was okay with where they were. And so I thought that was very, very mature. And I definitely felt Melody when she said we have to normalize people being okay with not being around other people. Like, just because I'm your friend today don't mean I have to be your friend forever. Sometimes you would lose my friendship, and baby, that is your punishment, and I can't give it back. I can't give it back. And so I really do appreciate that. And I just really don't like the way she handled, you know, Stormy, when she was asking her about, you know, her meeting with Destiny and are y'all friends again? And then to just looking and staring. I don't like that, Melody. Stop that. That's not cute. Okay? Don't do that no more. I don't like that. Okay? All right. End of story for that. So Melody and Destiny are in a good place of indifference. And so you can't be mad at that. Of course, we did see Melody and Tisha's mother get into it full and Good gracious. I think they did come to blows. They just didn't show it on screen. But I don't think Melody hit her. I think Tisha's mother hit her from behind. And if I was Melody, I would have sued her. Yep, I would have sued. I would have sued. I would have sued. I would have sued. I don't ever want to see Wanda on my screen again. Like, I never need to see her on my screen. I never need to see her hoodness. Excuse me, your hoodness. I never need to see you on my screen again. Tutu. Shake a bone and get the hell on. So that was fun to see, and it was really fun to see Martell come to her aid and like, nah, y'all not just about to just be fighting on my ex-wife like this. Now, we all know that Martell still loves Melody, but I'm going to tell you again, I was very moved by this episode because them coming together and against the Scotts, so to speak, the Scotts and Wanda, and really not all the Scotts, you know, mainly Tisha and her husband, Marceau, and Marceau just really trying to flex his little moves because, you know, the cameras is there, his wife's there, his mother-in-law, and he wants to get some brownie points. I really feel like Martell, if he's got any type of about him, he would handle Marceau easy. But I do feel like Marceau may have hit Martell in the mouth because I seen Martell doing this. Rolling his tongue on his... That means you got tact in your mouth, sir. And I would sue. I would sue. I would sue at everybody. You're going to keep your hands to yourself, especially if I ain't get the best of you. And even if I did get the best of you, if you hit me first, I'm suing you. Because how dare you make me come out of character. Okay. So I thought it was very cute, Martell and Melody, you know, having each other's back. I thought it was extremely good that Melody invited Martell and his mother on vacation with her and the kids. I totally get it. And I feel real bad saying this, but I got to say it because it's how I feel. I feel real bad and I feel real guilty because I know Melody is done with Martell. I know she's done with him. He has done enough. He made a whole baby on her. I don't care what she did. He made a baby first. So I feel like she's never going to want to be with him again, but doggone it, I want them to get back together. It was their relationship that made me fall in love with this franchise. Like, come on, Melody. If we let you do it on your terms, like, it ain't gonna happen because he's seeing other people, and maybe she is by now, or maybe she's still just enjoying herself because trust me, when you love yourself, you don't mind being by yourself because that's where I'm at right now. I don't mind being alone. I don't. So I get that, but I really, really, really want them to work it out. I just do. I give you, okay, Melody, I give you 2 more seasons. Okay, you got 2 more seasons of no Martell, and then I need y'all to come back together. Okay, that's the compromise. Hey, okay, 1 year. You want to keep talking? We can make it 6 months. I need y'all to come back together for me. So they are all on vacation in Destin, Florida. I thought it was very, very inappropriate for Martell to invite Tisha, Marceau, and the kids to the beach house. Like, you didn't pay for this, sir. This ain't your vacation. How dare you? When you know me and Tisha are in a funny place, but I did enjoy seeing the 4 of them conversing. I did. The game, the no longer newlywed game, that was so cute. Like, I really, really liked it. Seeing Melody and Martell just kind of playing the game, and, you know, Melody actually letting go and, you know, loosening up a little bit. I thought that was cute. So I'm really hoping that, you know, she allows that to happen more, and, you know, and he doesn't continue to press her buttons by pushing things too far, because you gotta crawl before you walk, baby. And right now you think you in a marathon. Ain't no running, honey. Slow down, simmer down, relax. She will let you know when the next step comes, if the next step comes. Right now, this is about them kids, and we got to respect that. But I just had to let y'all know that I do secretly want them to get back together. And so, Melody, screw the rest of the internet. If you want to get back with your first husband, if you want to get back with your ex-husband, I am not about to sit here and judge you for it. In fact, I will come to the wedding. I will come to the wedding. In fact, I would do the comedy. I would do the reception for free. Just for you, Melody, just for you and Martell and them beautiful babies, especially Sugar Mama. I just love me some Sugar Mama. She is just too much. She is, and it's fearless. Did y'all see her jump off them steps into her daddy's arms? What if he wasn't looking? That girl is fearless. I just love it. The innocence of it all, you know, the innocence of her. So I think I'm going to end the review right there because I don't want to go any further. I went a little long on Kimmy, but I feel like she deserved every minute of it. I'm anxious to see her get better. And I just hope you guys will walk this journey with me because, again, it is very, very emotional. And as a woman, I can only imagine, you know, not being done here on earth and having been stricken with something so deadly. But again, luckily she caught it early. And so it's a very, very good chance that she's going to beat this thing. And so I'm claiming it. It's done. She's beat it already. I know she has. And that's just that on that. But if you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you so very much. And that is my $5.02. Peace.